Hi guys, what another lovely day here today. I injured my foot and my knee on Friday, so I can't really do much at the minute. So today what I thought I'd do, I've got a 45-gallon drum here and I need to cut the top off it, and I'm going to use it for putting my oil filters in so I can store them up in that, and then they can go away to be recycled. So yeah, I can't kneel, I can't crawl down on my legs or anything, so I'm going to do a video on cutting this drum and then sealing the top, making a lid for it, and yeah, we'll get that done. So that's the drum there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the lid off, and I'm going to cut it about here, so once it's off I can weld a sleeve all the way around it, which will drop over the top of the original drum and seal it so it doesn't get water in it. Okay, so what I've done, I've gone right round with some parcel tape, some nice wide parcel tape. I didn't want to waste my gaffer tape on that, so that's the right thickness. So I'll use the tape there as a guide so I can chop around that bottom edge of the tape, so I'll get it nice and straight. As always though, before you chop the lid off on a drum, make sure there's nothing flammable inside, and even if there's not, just leave the lid off so it's venting, because you don't want it to ignite anything or pop, or when you cut into it it'll blow the lid, sort of try and blow the lid off. So yeah, make sure there's nothing inside that's going to be flammable and leave the lid off. Yeah, so that's the foot that's swollen up. I've had to put a support on here. I've had to leave this trainer on, but like totally I can't even get my work boot on. Don't know if you can see, but that ankle's totally swollen up from all the way from down here. It's just totally swollen, so yeah, I can't even get my work boot on, so I'm just on light duties today, guys. So let's get this top cut off. Right, so that's me just going around that there. Okay, so that is the lid chopped off. Got a bit of a dent in it there. I'll try and square that up. It's got a bit of a dent in there. I'll try and square that up. It's not important, because it's just got to go over and just stop the water getting in. So yeah, that's good. Right. Okay, so there's the lid on the table. There's the sheet of steel I've got. So I'm just going to cut a section of that steel out, twice the depth of this here, and then that'll weld along this lip here all the way around, and it'll drop over the top of the drum and it'll stop water getting in. Okay, so that's the first piece cut. The sheet's not long enough to do it in a oneer, so yeah, I'll just bend that around the drum like that and I'll tack that on. Okay, that's the first half tacked on. I've cut the other piece, so we'll get that brought round and tacked on. Got my dad helping me today. Okay, so that's it brought round there, tacked to here. So all we've got to do now is fold this bit round and meet the other bit. Okay, so that's it brought right round, and I've overlapped it from here to here. So you can see where I've overlapped it, and I'll just weld that down here. So we're just swaging the lid out a bit, making it better fit. Okay, so that's a handle that we've made. There's the lid over the drum. So all I've got to do is put a few tacks around the lid and we'll weld this handle on now. Right then, that's it all done. So that's the handle all welded on, and that's it done. The lip's all on, and there we go. All got to do, get some primer and paint it. Job's a good one. Okay, so that's the drum. All done, the lid's on, painted it blue. So I'm going to get some stencils now and stencil on oil filters only. Right then, so with the Diagraph stencil cutting machine, just going to knock some stencils up saying oil filters only, and for my waste oil tank I'm going to put waste oil on. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's the, hang on, that's the sort of stuff you put in. It's like an oiled card that you get, and you just put it into here and you select what you want to stencil, pull the handle, and it stencils. So it cuts the stencil out. So yeah, let's get cracking. So there we go. That's used filters only. So put them on the drum and we'll stencil them on. Yep, I've got them. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we'll tape them on and stencil them on now. So I've put the stencils on the top there. So I'm just going to spray a bit of white paint on, or like etch primer really, and get that etched on. So I've gone over that once. I'm just going to give it one more blast. So there we go. We'll let that dry and then I'll peel them off. Okay, here we go. Just going to lift them off. Just get my fingers in there. Haha! That is good. Looks good, doesn't it? Very military. Lovely jubbly. Right then guys, that's it all done. So yeah, I stenciled on here as well. I couldn't resist it. It's too much good fun doing that. So yeah, stenciled on the top, stenciled on the bottom. So yeah, when I get waste oil filters, I can just put them in there, put my waste oil into the IBC and send them away correctly and get them all recycled. So yeah, job's a good one. Right then guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Sorting that oil barrel out and making it into a filter carrier. So yep, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again with another Ken's Jobs when my foot's better. I'll be able to crack on with some proper work. So yeah, thanks guys.